Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of our video series. We're so excited to see everyone today. I'm Riley from the Planoly's product marketing team. I'm joined by Sydney McDonald. Sydney, you want to say hi?
Hi, everyone. My name is Sydney. I am on TikTok if you've seen me before, and am super excited to be here with you guys.
Yay. We're going to give everyone a few minutes to join. So while we're waiting, we'd love for you to drop into the chat where you're joining us from. And I should mention, I'm in Austin, Texas, so trying to avoid the heat in my office right now.
And I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona, so I am also trying not to melt.
Things. So one, we are going to be giving away a discount code at the end, but wanted to share it with you now for 40% off annual plans with Planoly with code PLANVIDEO. So if you are excited about Video Planner, like what you see, please check it out. We also have a free trial for free 7-day trial. So you can also kind of get the lay of the land and figure it out and make sure it works for your business. I also ironically wanted to mention that we have a Q&A box separate from chat. So now we will start using the Q&A box for questions. And our hope is that at the end of the session, we will have time to answer as many questions as possible. So I wanted to mention those two things, but it looks like we have an awesome group. So we will go ahead and get started. I mentioned this at the beginning, but I'm Riley. I'm on the product marketing team at Planoly. If you're not familiar with Planoly, we are an all-in-one social content planner that helps you with every step of your planning. And we are so excited. We recently launched a video planner for TikTok. So today we will be demoing how the video planner works and give you kind of some tips and tricks on how to use it. And I am joined by Sydney, as you all can see, who is a social media coach and honestly an expert content creator for TikTok. So she will be sharing some tips and tricks for how to plan content and how to use the video planner to get the most out of it. So Sydney, anything else you want to add?
I'm just super excited to be here. I've been kind of talking with Planoly on the back end for the past couple months, putting this all together, and super cool. I think a lot of you who have done one-on-ones with me or have left comments on my TikTok have kind of played a part in all this too, because we've been listening to just pain points and coming up with solutions. So I'm really excited about this new little tool that's going to help all of us.
Yes, awesome. Well, I will share my screen and go ahead and get us started. Great. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're introducing our new video planner for TikTok, and I'm Riley, so I'll kick it off and kind of give you the basics of the video planner and then hand it over to Sydney. Okay, so first, what is the new video planner? I wanted to kind of give everyone an overview of what we mean by video planner. So our video planner is your end-to-end tool for planning all of your TikTok content. So you can use it to find inspiration, plan your content, and schedule reminders so that you don't forget when to post. For a little bit of background on our video planner, Sydney kind of mentioned this as well. We've been partnering with some of the top social media managers and content creators to really understand what you need to actually plan your video content for TikTok. So over the last 6 months, we've been interviewing people, talking to different people, trying to understand exactly what are the tools that would help really make your workflow more seamless. And we launched our beta version of Video Planner in June. So it's a very brand new product to market. That's why we're going to cover the basics today. And then we will also have some sneak peeks at the end of some of the new things that we're going to be adding to it. So again, starting with the basics, let's talk about how to link your TikTok account. If you are brand new to Planoly, you can go to planoly.com and create an account. And as you're creating your account, we will give you the option to link your TikTok, and that's how you access the video planner. If you are already a member of Planoly, you can use the account switcher in the top left corner. So on this screen, you'll see an option to click on the account switcher, and you should see an option to link your TikTok account. We do want to mention right now, this is available on web. So you do need to go to planoly.com to link your TikTok. You can't link it from the mobile app yet. We will be adding that in the future, but wanted to clarify that. I also wanted to mention, if you are a loyal Planoly customer, we are still working on getting some of our older plans access to TikTok Planner. So if you're really eager to get started, you may want to go ahead and upgrade to one of our new plans. Or you can test a free trial on a new free plan if you just kind of want to see what it's about. We do offer a free version of Video Planner. So if you, again, are just getting started and trying to understand exactly what it is and how it works, you have two options. One is a fully free plan. There are limits to that plan. So there are limits to how much content you can plan, but it is an option. Or you can do our free 7-day trial, again, to get all of the features and really get the most out of it to make sure it's a good fit for what you're doing. All right, so once you link your TikTok, I know content is a big thing and can be a really big blocker. So we added a really exciting new feature into the Video Planner calendar. So each week we are providing 3 trends recommended to you that we've seen trending on TikTok. So you'll be able to go into the Planoly calendar, click on the trending content ideas event, and then you'll click see what's trending, and you'll be redirected to a landing page that looks similar to the one you see on the screen with 3 different trends for the week. So our trends are usually things around audio, different types of transitions we're seeing, or just different types of videos that we're seeing a lot. We try to give you a little bit of an idea of how you could repurpose that content for your business. We also have some buttons on that page so you can actually directly save the audio from TikTok. So you don't have to worry about trying to, find that sound once you've seen this content. So it's a really great kind of shortcut hack to get you started and get you inspired because we know there's a lot of demand for a lot of content and sometimes it's hard to think of what to post. So the hope is that this can kind of give you that spot to quickly go in and, get some inspiration before you get started. Okay, so once you know what you're going to post, you'll be able to upload a video into Planoly to start planning. So you'll see a button at the top that says new video post. I do want to mention this doesn't automatically post anything to TikTok for you. This is really just kind of your planning ground within Planoly. So you can upload any video from your computer, Dropbox, or Google Drive. And that kind of unlocks the ability to really start planning your content. So this is kind of a first step to really see where you can draft your caption and things like that. And then from there, you'll be able to actually draft your content. So we have options for you to add your caption, your hashtags, and your sound URL. So again, this is a good place to kind of maybe at first write out some notes on what you think you're going to post about, come back later, polish it, get it in the state that you want it to be when you actually put that content on TikTok. And then you'll see at the bottom, there's a little button called select date. So that's where you'll actually go in to pick the date and time you want your content to go live on TikTok. So to dive into that a little bit more, you'll be able to select that date and time. And I kind of mentioned this at the beginning, but this is what will actually trigger a reminder from the Planoly mobile app. So that when you are on the go, you're doing something else, it gives you that reminder to go ahead and be able to post that content. We think this is really helpful because you may do a lot of your planning on web or trying to get all of your content together, but we know you get busy, things happen. So this gives you that option to really follow through and, be consistent with what you're posting and make sure you have those reminders so that you know when to post. We don't currently have auto posting for TikTok today. So I do want to make sure to mention that because I know that's a big thing for everyone. One thing to note on auto posting for TikTok, TikTok actually requires a business account in order to be able to auto post. So that's kind of a nuance we're working through because we know a lot of people today are using creator accounts. So while we know auto posting for TikTok is super valuable, that's just not something we have today. Definitely something we're looking into. But we think that the reminders are a really great way to still have that consistency and reminder, especially with trends changing so quickly. You may be scheduling that reminder for the next day just to remember, like, I made this, I committed to making this content, it needs to go live. I don't want to miss out on this trend. So hopefully the reminders are a good way to really hold you accountable and get that content live so you don't miss an opportunity. Here is an example of the push notification that you would get once you schedule that reminder on web. So again, it's a super simple notification. You'll be able to click onto that and actually open the Planoly app and then finish out your scheduling process. So Again, you will need the mobile app in order to get those notifications. They're kind of tied together with what you're doing on web. So highly recommend downloading the app as well if you don't have it, so that you can, again, kind of finish the actual publishing piece from your mobile device. So this is really cool. This is the actual post flow on the mobile app. So you'll click from that push notification, you'll be taken into Planoly, and you'll be able to copy and paste your caption, your video, and your sound URL directly into the TikTok app. So as you can see here, it's kind of showing that flow. We, transition the video for you from Planoly into the TikTok app. Again, make it easy for you to paste that caption, paste the sound so that it's easy to find. We've also heard from a lot of you that there are some final tweaks you typically do in TikTok. So a lot of people use TikTok for editing itself. They have some really great functionality and editing tools. And then I know they also have great ways to add cover photos. So the thought here again is that you're getting that content in a good state into TikTok, and then you can kind of finish making those tweaks to really maximize the performance of that content. Awesome. And with that, I'm actually going to kick it over to Sydney to kind of share her thoughts on the video planner and how you can use it to really impact your business.
Awesome. So I think that Riley just covered the kind of what really well, and just what everything looks like, how it works. And I kind of want to talk about the implementation and just the impact that this is going to have for creators of a bunch of different scopes. So yeah, let's kind of dive into it. So I know I kind of introduced myself at the beginning, but to give you guys a little bit more backstory, I've been a social media manager since 2016. Just like this year, I've actually kind of transitioned more into the full-time content creator role, which has been super cool. But yeah, 6 years in the social media management space. I've played around with a lot of different things, and Planoly is by far my favorite. I recommend it to everyone. So super excited again to just be on this call. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit about me. And to kind of start where my roots are, I wanted to talk about why this tool is incredible for social media managers. Because yeah, again, I lived that life. I think that social media managers are already kind of overworked. I remember having sometimes 14-hour days, I'm not going to lie, for some of these big clients, and there's so much content creation and making sure things go out at the right time and different platforms that you're managing. So it's a lot of work. So any tool that can cut back on the time you're being spent, the time that's being spent doing different things, is just amazing. And for the longest time, there was no tools for social media managers. So Planoly was my best friend when I discovered it. And especially with Instagram and Pinterest at the very beginning. But the industry quickly shifted, and everyone was focused on those short form videos, and that was the new thing. And yeah, I mean, there wasn't a tool for that at the time, but now there is, which is really cool. And it worked with Reels, but now we have TikTok. And yeah, moving into just the average content creator, I think that a lot of people think of TikTok as the thing where you just pull out your phone, record something quickly, post it, and you're done. And that was definitely TikTok maybe a few years ago, but it's transitioned quite a bit. And there definitely is a bigger need for strategy nowadays, especially as just more and more people get on the app. It makes more sense that you need to be putting in a little bit more effort in your videos, maybe editing them a little bit differently, and just trying to stand out. And a lot of this is actually happening outside of the TikTok app too, which is great on other editing platforms. I know I do a lot of my editing on other platforms. So to be able to pull them over, schedule them, have them ready to go is amazing, especially when you're batch creating content. I try to sit down maybe once or twice a week, record a couple of videos, and have them go out throughout the week. So, I mean, this is absolutely the most incredible thing for that, because I'm not sitting there thinking, what is going out today? Where do I need to pull it from? What caption am I putting? It's all there, ready to go. And then kind of the last category is business owners. Again, being a social media manager, I've worked with a ton of different small businesses, big businesses, and the common thread between all of them is when you're that business owner, you have enough on your plate. And social media is a full-time job in itself for individual businesses. And a lot of times that I noticed working with these people, a lot of the platforms kind of got put on the back burner because you really, when you've got all these hats that you're wearing as a small business owner in particular, you can really only focus on one, maybe two platforms. And for a lot of business owners, they put TikTok on the back burner because it was just a new platform, something new to figure out. And again, there wasn't a tool or anything to make their content creation journey easier. So I think that this is the most life-changing thing for business owners, especially when they are cross-posting from Instagram Reels to TikTok. It's all can be done on Planoly, which is super cool. And lastly, I'm a big mindset girl. So this is like a little mindset check. I think whether you're a full-time creator or part-time or working towards one of the two, having the right mindset in place is super important. And going back to just putting more effort in your TikTok videos and everything, I think the more you treat this like a business, the more it's going to give you business results and you're going to be making the kind of money you want to be making. So having systems in place and places where you can schedule your content, have them come out like in a row and throughout the week is just treating your TikTok account like a business. And I think that's super important. And you're going to get the results you want when you put the effort in that deserves those results. So that's another reason why I think that this is just the coolest thing.
Yay. Awesome. Well, great. Well, so that's kind of a quick overview on the video planner and why we are so excited about it. But I also want to show you some sneak peeks of what we have coming. So our product and engineering teams have done a phenomenal job building out what our beta video planner is, but we know there's a lot more to your workflow than just, uploading the video, drafting the caption and publishing it. As Sydney mentioned, it's becoming more about strategy and there's just a lot more to it. Thinking about the content you need, trying to find ideas, as well as repurposing content. So I'm about to show you a few, mocks of what we think is going to come next on our video planner. But I just want to reiterate, none of these things are live today. They are all things we are planning to have in the next few weeks and months. So hopefully this teaser will get you excited and help you see kind of the potential for Video Planner and how many new things we're going to be adding over the next couple months. So first, I want to show you this really cool, hack that we are building on TikTok. So we know that a lot of you probably spend lots of time, more time for myself than I am willing to admit, trying to find ideas and inspiration on TikTok. So we created an easy way to actually import sounds and videos that you think you might want to repurpose or inspire you into Planoly. So as you'll see here, you'll be able to actually find the ability to share the TikTok video to Planoly, add a quick note about what you like about it, and then you will be able to upload it to Planoly. So again, as you're scrolling, I know right now it can be so time consuming to first of all, scroll, find the inspiration, remember the ideas, save the videos, etc. So we're hoping that you can actually use the TikTok app to be inspired and send those ideas to Planoly to plan out later. And where do those ideas go? They go into your ideas tab on Planoly. So you'll actually be able to keep track of all of your ideas in one place. So that again, maybe you're blocked and you can't think of what you need to post, but you know that you need to publish a video this week. You can refer to this area and find again some of the trending audio, trending video ideas, or just things that might inspire you and you could repurpose for your own business directly in Planoly. So consider this kind of your inspiration board. And then again, you can pull from that and actually plan out your content.
Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of just chat about this and the importance of this. I think that this is absolutely life-changing. To give you guys a bit of a background on what my day-to-day looks like, I am on TikTok quite a bit, saving ideas, sending them to coaching clients, sending them to some of my group chats that I have. And my current process of saving ideas, saving sounds is a little all over the place. I'm copying links, putting them in my notes app, texting videos to myself, liking them, saving them. That's 4 different places, and 4 different places means things fall through the cracks, and I know they do. And again, just going back to having strategies in place and systems, I think that it just adds to the professionalism of your business. and having everything in one place with all the other things that Planoly is offering for all the other social media platforms, alongside all of the new scheduling to TikTok. This is huge. It's in one place, which is super cool.
Yay, so excited about this. And I saw some comments asking if you could upload sounds from like Instagram. I will need to check into that. I know that's something we want to add over time, like really turn it into like your inspiration board. But I think for the beginning, we'll just be starting with like the TikTok importing. Okay, the next one I'm also really excited about. So again, we know that you are not just on TikTok in most cases. You're also trying to build content and create content and publish content for other channels. So we are going to add the ability to repurpose content for other channels. So as you can see at the top highlighted, you'll see different tabs for TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Idea Pins. So the idea is that you'll be able to maximize the content performance by uploading one video and then posting that video across different channels. That being said, we know that there are different strategies or things you might want to do a little bit different for each of those channels. So you'll have the ability to change your caption, your sound URL, etc., when you change channels. So I'm going to pause for a second because I'm really excited about this one. And I was curious in the chat for everyone to kind of drop in like what channel besides TikTok are you most excited to see added to the video planner? Everyone seems really excited. Reels and Pinterest. Reels. YouTube. Yay. Everyone's so excited. I do want to plug right now for a minute. I see a lot of Reels, and I think adding Reels into Video Planner is going to be a game changer. But if you are wanting to schedule your Reels now, we actually do have the ability to schedule Reels in our Instagram planner. So a different kind of place to put it for now. Ideally in the future, everything's in one place. But if you're like, I need to start posting Reels now, go to our Instagram planner. You'll be able to upload and plan your Reels, including adding a cover photo. And just last week, we actually launched the ability to auto post your Reels, which is super exciting. So I did want to mention that because I know everyone is really excited about Reels. So one day in the future, it will all be in one place. But for now, if you need to schedule Reels today, please check out our Instagram planner. It's a great place to go to kind of schedule that content. Awesome. Get back to you.
Awesome. So to kind of answer Riley's question on my behalf, I am super excited about Pinterest, actually. I mean, they're all exciting, but Pinterest, I don't know if you guys have seen, they've announced a lot of just incentives for creators with their idea pin, and you can actually make a lot of money on there right now if you kind of start implementing that. But again, when you are wearing all these hats and you have so much going on, sometimes it is difficult to create the content, post the content, and then go post it on 4 other different platforms. I mean, that's a lot. That takes a lot of time. So again, to have this all in one place, super exciting. And again, just I'm excited about Pinterest and the whole idea pins thing. But yeah, again, it's just going to maximize your reach across all the platforms too. If you're growing a business, if you're trying to just have a platform as a personal creator on multiple different platforms as well, it's going to save you a lot of time, and you're not going to have that excuse anymore of only being able to invest time into one of the platforms at each time. I also think that it's a huge deal that Planoly recognized that each of these platforms kind of has different things, and you might want different captions, different hashtags, whatever is going on for each one. So to be able to customize each individual post that's going out to each platform, amazing. I'm super excited about this one too.
Yay, awesome. All right, this is the last one that I want to share with everyone today. This one is around actually drafting out your script for your video within Planoly. So again, Sydney talked about this earlier, but just want to reiterate, we know that the way TikTok is perceived, a lot of that content is scrappier. That's kind of what I see versus Instagram Reels is a little more curated. That being said, even though the content might appear scrappier, I still think there's a ton of strategy put into that content. So you'll be able to kind of create that strategy within Planoly before you actually record the video. So the thought is that from an idea for a video you have in Planoly, you'll be able to actually add a script to that video. And you'll be able to add in kind of the 3 key components. And Sydney will talk about this more in a second, but the hook your key points and your call to action. So the hook being, again, like, what are you going to do to grab your audience's attention at the very beginning of the video? What are the key points or the key things you want to make sure your audience understands from your video? And then what do you want them to do after they view your video? Is it go purchase a product? Is it sign up for an email list? Is it follow you on TikTok? Making sure that you're just really clear with the message you're trying to get across is a great way to kind of organize all those thoughts in here and then be able to reference that when you're actually recording your video. So scripts, again, will be coming in the future, but I think it's a really great way to, again, really organize your thoughts before you record your content. So I'll kick it back to Sydney.
So this, out of everything, I might actually be most excited about this one. I've been teaching on my platform for a long time that your talking videos and the videos where you're adding that value kind of need to be set up like a third grade essay. We all hopefully graduated elementary school and kind of know what I'm talking about. But again, hook, body, conclusion, or your call to action. And the first couple seconds of your TikTok video in particular are the most important because somebody's going to decide if they're going to stay and watch the whole thing or if they're out of there. And when you get into the middle too, if you're not super concise, getting to the point, saying the things you need to be saying, people can leave there as well. And then obviously when you get to the end, there's going to be a deeper purpose to the video and you're going to want to direct the audience on what to do. Like Riley said, whether that's a follow, maybe it's to head to the link in your bio, like the video, comment, something along the lines. And again, in my filming process right now, a little bit disorganized just because, again, there hasn't really been a place where all of this can be in one. But I'm either typing out scripts on maybe Google Docs or writing things down on a scrap of paper around my house, or sometimes I just sit down and kind of just dive into it. But with the shift of just having more strategy and putting more effort and time into your videos, I think giving that the attention that it needs is super important. And again, it's amazing that this is going to be in one place with all your other content creation, just tools and things going on. So it's just going to be a seamless system, I think, and super excited for it.
Yay, awesome. So with that, again, we're just getting started. I keep reiterating this because I'm so excited about what it is now, but I'm also just so excited about what we're going to be adding in the future. So we are actually going to kick off a poll in Zoom. Hopefully it doesn't glitch like chat did, and actually ask you what you are most excited to see with the video planner. So we have a few options in there of things I just showed you and then some other ideas. So the question is, what feature would you like to see added next to video planner? The options are customize and repurpose content for other channels, collaborate with my team members, share a preview of upcoming content with clients, draft scripts in Planoly, or share content ideas and recommendations with clients. So I'll give everyone a minute to answer that. Let me launch it for you. Yeah, and I think Sydney already mentioned, but out of these, which one would you choose to be the most excited about? Let's see. A lot of votes for customize and repurpose. Drafting scripts, Sydney, kind of like what you mentioned. Give everyone another couple seconds to respond. Everyone wants to customize and repurpose. There's just so many channels today. I feel like it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll, and I think I can share the results so everyone can kind of see those on their side. End the poll. And then let me share the results. Okay. Hopefully everyone can see that. So it looks like the clear winner is customize and repurpose content for other channels. Followed by, let's see, draft scripts and Planoly. I'm glad everyone's excited about that. And then let's see, share a preview of upcoming content with clients. And then collaborate with my team members. And then finally share content ideas and recommendations with clients. So I'm really excited. Thank you everyone for voting. again, all of these things are coming. So I'm excited about all of them. But again, just to reiterate, that's what we have. Awesome. Okay, so I am going to stop sharing my screen and shift over to Q&A and see what questions we have, like another 10 minutes or so. So let me see what questions we have. I think, Sydney, I'm going to kick the first one over to you. It says, should I focus on Instagram Reels or TikTok?
I think if you're making the content and making the videos, you should be focusing on both. I definitely think that people are kind of posting more on TikTok. It's more common to maybe post a little bit more frequently than on Instagram Reels. So my recommendation for clients is to always kind of pull your most Instagrammable TikTok post. I have a fly like coming out my face. Post your most Instagrammable TikTok post if you're creating content for TikTok in like initially. Pull that one over to Instagram. And what I mean by that, Riley touched on it a little bit. It's a little bit more put together, maybe aesthetic. That's just kind of the vibe over on Instagram a little bit more than TikTok. So if you're posting more on TikTok, pull the most Instagrammable one over to Instagram. But I think it's really important to be focusing on both, because while TikTok has just this incredible algorithm right now that can literally change your life overnight, I think that nothing will beat the community that's built on Instagram. And just, especially if you're a business owner or sharing links or anything, it's so much easier to do that on Instagram. So to be able to host people on both platforms and kind of give them what they want on each platform is super powerful.
Yes. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, there's like a couple of different questions around like getting access to the video planner. So just want to like kind of clarify, because I know it can be a little bit complicated. So the way our plans work today, we do have a free plan. It's called Personal Plan. It allows you to link one account. So you will be able to choose for that free plan if you want to link your TikTok, your Instagram, or your Pinterest. So again, if you want Access Video Planner, you'll link your TikTok. I do want to mention again that there are limitations to our free plan. So you have a limited number of videos you can upload per month. So I do recommend trying the free 7-day trial if you're still like not sure if it fits for what you're doing. That will give you access to all of the things I just showed. And as we add new features like the ideas management, customizing by channel, etc., those will all be paid features. So you'll be able to try those out with the trial. Once you decide, hopefully, to upgrade to a paid plan, that's where you'll have the ability to link all your different account types. So we offer one social set, which includes TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, and then you can share your Instagram posts to Facebook and Twitter. So again, that way you can kind of plan all of your channels using Planoly. If you are still not seeing access to TikTok and you already have a Planoly account today, you may be on one of our older plans. So I recommend looking to upgrade to one of our new plans that has access to TikTok. And again, if you don't know if you want to upgrade yet, another option could be to create a new account with Planoly and just try the free plan or free 7-day trial just for TikTok. So there's a few different options. We're working on getting everyone access to TikTok, but I just wanted to mention that because I know it can be a little bit tricky to find it. And again, make sure you are starting from planoly.com on web, not our mobile app. You won't be able to link TikTok yet. That's coming in the future, but start with web if you're trying to figure out how to link your TikTok. All right, Sydney, let's see. Another question for you. Can you share more about what systems you've built to streamline your content creation process?
Yeah, absolutely. So it kind of depends on what the exact video format is. I do a lot of trend research and stuff for my own platform as well as to send to clients. So kind of my day-to-day would look like I do my little walk in the morning on my treadmill and like kind of find some trends, save them for that day. And I either film every single day, maybe one video, or I kind of will batch some of my longer talking videos and just put some more effort into editing some of those. And kind of the systems with that, I really like to edit on CapCut for some of those longer ones. I've been telling a lot of my clients that I literally just set my phone to record and talk, and my 1-minute video was probably 7 minutes long of me messing up and saying not the right things and then just going through and editing all of that out. So I mean, now I've been scheduling those to Planoly and then just like scheduling when they go out, pulling them over to TikTok. That's been amazing. But that's kind of been my process. And then just keeping up with trends, scheduling those out, saving those sounds. Super excited for some of the new features with being able to save those videos directly in Planoly. But yeah, so my morning kind of starts putting together maybe what I want to be posting for that day, or recording for that day if I haven't scheduled out any of my longer talking ones, which I normally post one of those every couple days. And then just kind of getting into some work and filming, and that's kind of the day by day.
Yeah, you're busy. You've got a lot to do, lots of different places, but hopefully we're helping to move them all into one place. Okay, let's see. Another question, and I'll kind of kick off just with some of the facts I know, but Sydney would love your perspective on this as well. The question is it better to have a creator or business account for TikTok? So again, from my perspective, more from just like the technical side, as I mentioned, there's some limitations on what you can and can't do with other tools. So Planoly or any other tool you use will have limitations if you have a creator account versus business account. So want to reiterate that I mentioned earlier, auto posting for TikTok does require a business account. So if you are used to using creators so you can have access to certain sounds and things like that, that's something to consider. Sydney, what else would you add to that?
Yeah, so the biggest thing between the two is the access to the sounds that you're going to be able to use and the link in bio option. So when you start with a business account, you can immediately have a link in bio, but the sounds that you're going to be able to utilize are slim to none. It's pretty much elevator music, I would say. So you just kind of have to weigh the pros and the cons for you and your business. Generally, I personally like to start with a business account, and you have to grow it to 1,000 to be able to get that link in bio. So I teach people kind of how to sprint to that 1,000, just get there as soon as possible. But there are ways, like generally people kind of understand that if they're looking for a link and you have your Instagram account linked properly on TikTok, that they can go over to Instagram and find your link easily that way as well. But just getting to that 1,000 is great because you're going to have access to those sounds, be able to use some of that momentum that's associated with trending sounds. I will say though, depending on like what country you're in, I know I read a lot of people are all over the place. The point of having the business account is obviously those are commercial sounds and you're not going to quote unquote get in trouble for using them. This is going to be something whether you decide, again, pros and cons for you and your business, because technically if you have a business, you're supposed to be utilizing commercial free sounds. But it's kind of one of those things that it's your own personal decision. And there's so many people going both ways, but I will say it is harder to grow a business account without those sounds. So it's just a decision you guys kind of have to figure out which one's best for you.
Totally. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to throw another one at you because I feel like you're better to answer this than me, but how can I use my platform on TikTok to grow other platforms?
Yeah, no, this is an awesome one. I would recommend maybe at the end of a video, you can direct people over to whatever platform you're kind of wanting to direct people over to. I've told a lot of people that it's great if you're doing something over on Instagram. I've used this strategy a lot. I'll post a TikTok story even saying, hey guys, I'm doing a Q&A on Instagram, go check it out. And every time I do that, I'll have quite a few people head over from TikTok to Instagram because they know that that's where I'm kind of prioritizing my time. And then I'm going to read their questions there. So kind of announcing a Q&A on another platform is great. Announcing that you're going live on another platform is great. Just your kind of goal with this is to whatever you're telling them, wherever you're telling them to go, you're telling them to go there because they're going to be offered something different there than what you're providing on TikTok. Again, so that Q&A, maybe you're going live on another platform. Maybe you posted a 7-minute YouTube video talking about something super specific and you're sending them over there. That's all different than what's offered on TikTok. So that'd be my biggest recommendation.
Yeah. One last one going off of that, and then I'll kind of close us out. But similarly, the question is Pinterest really something that we should be utilizing, or should we focus more on TikTok? I only use Instagram now.
Yeah, so I think that Pinterest is unlike any of the other platforms because it's a search engine at the end of the day. It's not really like a social media platform, even though it's kind of utilized a similar way. there's more of an emphasis on being able to use searchable terms and looking up words that are trending and stuff. And if somebody is Googling something, it's a heck of a lot easier for them to land on Pinterest and find you there. And then maybe you're directing people from Pinterest to your Instagram or to your TikTok account. So just being able to utilize the fact that a lot of people are Googling things all the time, and you can kind of streamline that process, direct them in the other directions. But I think I think that Pinterest is super powerful. And yeah, I don't think enough people utilize it, especially if you're in a space where you're offering like a product or a service, or you're an educator. Anything that people could be Googling to find you, you should be titling your Pinterest pins. And if you're already making the content for TikTok or Instagram, it's honestly, and especially with what's coming with Planoly, it's not going to be hard to just get it up on Pinterest too.
Yay, totally. Okay, I'm going to shift back to the slides because there are a lot of people asking Sydney how to follow you, how to get one-on-ones with you. So let me share kind of your details. But if you want to add anything while I pull it up on, yeah, how to stay in touch with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys can find me on TikTok. My username is Sydney on socials. I'm also on Instagram, which is a little bit more of a personal account, but I also do like to offer some creator resources on there. And then on both of those, the links in my bio there, you can directly book one-on-ones with me. I offer account audits. There's some guides. I have some courses coming this week. So a lot of exciting stuff. And then if you want to check out my website too, I have some links for some creator products that I like to use, some tripods, mics, lights, all of that stuff. And just, again, a good place for resources. So that's kind of where I am.
Yay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us. And let me share one more thing as a reminder to everyone that attended today. Again, we have a free 7-day trial for our video planner. We also are offering 40% off annual plans for everyone that attended today with code PLANVIDEO. You'll see a little QR code in the bottom right corner of this slide. If you use your phone and scan it, that will take you to the Planoly website where you can learn more about our video planner. So please check that out. One thing I want to mention on the code is that you do have to redeem it from our web. So don't redeem it from the app. So the 40% off will be good through planoly.com, which is great because that's where you need to go to link your TikTok. But thank you all again so much. This has been so fun, and I just love seeing the excitement about this new product. We are really excited, and there's a lot more coming, so please stay tuned. Everyone have a great day. And Sydney, it was so good again having you here with us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. And thank you guys for all the awesome questions. Super excited about everything that's coming.
Yay. All right. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.